Hello, guys, and welcome back to FC Barcelona Central. In his latest press conference, Hansi Flick provided immense clarity of some of the biggest questions surrounding the club, from the emotional news about Gavi's and the club's strategy on the field and in the transfer market. Flick's words reveal a clear and unshakable philosophy. But the most powerful moment of the press conference came when Flick discussed Gavi's decision to undergo surgery. The coach revealed a deeply personal conversation, saying that he woke up to this news and that they had a big conversation, a heartfelt conversation, mentioned that he was a top player, that he's a player with a great heart who lives for this club. He stressed that the decision was not easy and the surgery it's the best path for ensure a long and healthy career for Gavi. He promised that the club will be there for him if and to support him in any way. And when he asked about how he manages the constant rotation due to injury, he said that he doesn't think about the player who's missing. He thinks about the players that can actually play. This is an unwavering confidence in it's a key part of his coaching style. He also praised the players by name. He said that Frankie de Jong is fantastic and very important player. He also praised Pedri, saying that both of them are in an incredible level in training. Flick even talked about Parkou Barsi, his versatility, saying that he's doing well on the left side of the defense, even though he's more comfortable on the right side. He also confirmed that Valdez is not going to be rushed, but they will want the way for him when he gets the green light. Flick also commented on the broader, context of the club. He was very proud of his team's presence in the Ballon d'Or, saying that he was proud, exactly that. He revealed that some of the legendary players on Germany praised him, how good Barca was playing, and that he said that Lamine Yamal took the second place good, sportingly, accepted his second place finish, and is more motivated than ever to show his true potential. When they talked about the title race, he was calm, focused. He acknowledged that Real Madrid has a very good start and he's only focused on what his team can do. And for Flick, the goal is always the same: to dominate, to pressure, and to play with conviction, regardless whatever we're playing. They are playing. Flick's press conference was a masterclass in calm, professionalism, and leadership. He revealed that as a coach, that he's really invested in his players, on their well-beings, on their confidence, and in his tactics. But after the press conference, which it was full of headlines, Hansi Flick and the Barca team now must, look ahead on the next game, which is against Real Oviedo, who it's literally this match is a classic case of two teams who are in the completely opposite path. Barcelona is flying high right now, especially since the international break. We won 3 straight, scoring 11 goals, conceding just 1. This includes a commanding 3-0 victory against Getafe. And with a chance to cut to Real Madrid just to 2 points. And you can expect that Barcelona is going to be focused and relentless. On the other side, Real Oviedo is having a tough time adjusting to the first flight of La Liga. They are just 1 point away from the relegation zone, having won only 1 of their 5 matches. Their biggest struggle right now is that they cannot score. They have the worst attacking attacking game in the league, scoring just 1 goal in the season so far. So to make things more difficult, one of their best players, Nacho Vidal and Luka Ilic, are out due to injury. It is worth to know that while the history shows that Oviedo has been a thorn in Barcelona's side, and it's hard to see them causing any major upset this time, really. I think Barcelona is coming in really, really well. They're motivated. Hansi Flick is going to do maybe some chess moves on the board to give some players some rest. I'm pretty intrigued to see how he's doing this lineup. To see who he's going to give some rest. With key players like Ferran Torres in great form, all signs point to another convincing performance for Barcelona. This match is a perfect opportunity not only to secure 3 points, but also to maintain the momentum and confidence that has defined our performances recently. We've really been killing it. It would have been sweet if we had the Ballon d'Or with Lamine Yamal, but let's move on. Marcus Rashford is already proven to be one of the most intriguing stories of the season. But there's two things happening here. He's reclaiming his form, he's winning all over his fans. You know, he has a clear path future here in Barcelona. But while he's thriving here in Barcelona, there is a different story being told of him in England. Marcus Rashford arrived to Barcelona on a simple zero risk loan from Manchester United, and with an option to buy him for €30 next summer. In these first few months, it's been great. This is what they call the honeymoon phase. So it seems the club is already delighted with him. I think he's been doing really well with training. He seems to be adapting well in Barcelona and in the pitch, and he's smiling again. He's playing really good. He apparently reclaimed himself with the magnificent 2 goals performance against Newcastle, when taking every minute that he gets to get into the starting lineup and perform. And for Hansi Flick, there is no doubt that Rashford is going to be a very important player for the rest of the season. But now, while reports are coming from Barcelona, all full of praises, the voices from England are telling a different story. The legendary striker Alan Shearer publicly criticized Rashford on his recent punctuality issues, saying that you cannot be unprofessional. No matter if it's 2 minutes late or 20 minutes late, it's not right. The criticism comes from either Hardish, from any other England legend, Paul Scholes. He claimed that Rashford, in his past attitude at Manchester United, calling his behavior a disgrace. He's causing him, he's walking around like not trying to be there, or because he doesn't want to be in the club anymore. Whatever the hell it is going on there. I'm sure it's not the best type of personality, but it's just like it's been a messy situation in Manchester United. The core of the criticism is simple. They believe that he is an incredible talent, but they are concerned with his attitude and professionalism. I mean, listen, I hope this is not true. I hope this is just a matter of him not being in a place that he doesn't want to be. But in Hansi Flick's Barca, you can just tell. You see what happened last game where he was late to the meeting, a morning meeting, and then he didn't get to start. But so far, so good. It is a fascinating and dramatic contrast here. Well, not here, in Barcelona. Rashford is showing all his quality and commitment, while back in England, he's still being slammed for his past. The biggest question is, which of these two narratives will ultimately be the one that defines his career here at Barcelona? And to wrap up this show, just a few months ago, Gonzalo Garcia, which he was an unknown. For those people who don't know, Gonzalo Garcia is a player from the Real Madrid La Fábrica. But in the Club World Cup, the young homegrown talent took full advantage of Kylian Mbappe's absence, and he became a sensation, scoring a few goals in 6 matches. I think 4 goals in 6 matches. And his breakdown performance earned him a spot in the first team squad with the new coach, Xabi Alonso. The reason I'm saying this is because we have to keep in mind what Real Madrid is doing at every single time. Every single move, everything they do. But the fairy tale has since, hit a brick wall, despite his initial, really awesome start of the season. Garcia has only managed to play 90 minutes all season. His time at the pitch has been limited, and he just had no appearances there. Remember, it's not quite simple also in Real Madrid attacking midfield, because the answer for him to be wanting to be loaned out, for him to get more minutes and show his development, and mind you, he has a contract until 2030, is because Madrid's attack, and the squad is pretty much packed in the front. Mbappe, Rodrigo, Endrick, who doesn't really play either, Vinicius is there, and now Jude Bellingham coming into the picture. There's so many central forwards you can play there. So Xabi Alonso, they don't want to have this kind of mash of rotation of young players like Garcia, because they need to be developed. And we must I'm just saying, we must keep an eye on our opponent. The rumor is that they're going to loan him to a mid-table team so he can have an ideal solution, so he can get consistent playing time and see what they can get for him, and maybe in a loan. They're not going to sell him. They're definitely going to loan him, and then he can most likely come back. But what I really want to see is the type of contract they do. Remember, Barcelona, what they've been doing is the players that they have, they loan them with an option to buy, or if they decide to sell them, they need to get a 10% on the contract that they're signing. Pretty much the original club, in this case La Masia, and in this case La Fábrica, they'll get a cut if the player that got brought up through the ranks from there gets sold after a loan. They'll get like a 30%. It's been the number more or less. This is a new initiative. A new initiative is not old, but it's being implemented a lot, and that has been the type of deals that have been saving Barcelona's ass in this whole debacle of their finances, because it is no mistake. Let alone, I have not really wanted to dive into what the fuck is happening with the camp. No, it's been a while. The city saying it's not ready. Barcelona and the president saying it's ready. But then one day when Joan Laporta said that is ready, then the chief firefighter comes and says it's not ready. So it's a little bit complicated. That is all what I have for today. Barca plays later on against Real Oviedo. Let's keep an eye out on Salomon Rondon. Predictions: Barca 3-1. Maybe we start losing. All goals maybe coming in the second half. 3-1 Barca, and Lewandowski is gonna be the guy. It's Lewandowski and Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres needs to score some goals, because the Pichichi race is not looking good, which is another thing. Also, keep an eye on Ballon d'Or for next year. Who are the guys who are killing it for the Ballon d'Or? Lamine Yamal has been hurt. Kylian Mbappe Madrid has not lost a game, and he's getting a lot of goals by penalties, but he's scoring at will. Let me see if I see how many goals he has. Kylian Mbappe has 7. 7 goals. Ferran Torres has 4. Rafinha has 3. Lamine Yamal has 2. Vinicius has 3. He's running away with the Pichichi. I mean, he's getting all the penalty kicks, which is great. Like, at least 3 out of this 7 for La Liga are through penalties. But Barcelona plays tomorrow. Lewandowski is going to score. Ferran Torres will score, and we'll see how it goes. Until next time, Visca Barça.